Okay, let's continue with the same problem. So first, your instruction is find the vertex of the uh, parabola. Let's say they also want you to find, let's just say for the same parabola, they want you to find the line of symmetry, and then let's find the x-intercepts and the y-intercept. Okay, find here, find y-intercept and then find x-intercept. Okay, so for this, let's call this example 2. Okay, so we already found the vertex for this parabola. Now we're going to find the line of symmetry. Anybody? I hope you know what is how to find the line of symmetry. It's always the same as the x of the vertex, right? So that will be the vertical line, x equals -2. They're always the same. Okay, so you see we are not graphing, but we are finding these things, okay, by algebra, not by graphing. Find the y-intercept. How do you find the y-intercept? Okay, so it's always the same as x of vertex. Okay, they're always the same, the line of symmetry. Okay, so find the y-intercept. How do you find the y-intercept? You make x 0. Okay, so it's very easy. It's -1 because those are 0. You don't even have to calculate, but I'll show you. Okay, 5 times 0 squared is still 0, plus 20 times 0 is 0, so it's just -1, right? Okay, so the y-intercept is -1, or 0, -1. Now how do we find the x-intercept? We make y 0 and solve x. Okay, so we will make y 0 here. So 0 is equal to 5x squared plus 20x minus 1. So we are now solving a quadratic equation. Okay, and you have 3 methods to solve, right? This is a quadratic equation. You can try factoring if applicable. If it is factorable, you could try quadratic formula, or you could try completing the square. It's up to you. What is your favorite method? Completing the square. Okay, so this could be, okay, maybe most of you like, this cannot be factored. I think this is not factorable by the bottom up method. Try it too. Okay, so I will just try to solve it by quadratic formula, because maybe you don't like fractions. Completing the square, we have to divide everything by 5. It's up to you. Okay, so but let's just use quadratic formula. So we say x equals -b plus and minus square root of b squared minus 4 times a times c all over 2a. By now you should memorize the quadratic formula. Okay, so let's substitute. -b is 20 plus and minus square root of 20 squared is 400 minus 4 times a is 5. Okay, and c is -1. Okay, remember, and over 2a, 2 times 5. Okay, maybe, so this is your a, this is your b, and that is your c. Okay, alright, let's just calculate this. This is just all calculation work. So -20 plus and minus square root of 400, 20 squared plus 20 all over 10. Let's simplify. Negative 20 plus and minus square root of 420 over 10. So let's simplify that. Use your radicals. Simplify square root of 410. So that will be negative 2 plus and minus. It's 2 square root of 105 all over 10. So we can cancel 2 and 10 again. So finally our x-intercepts are negative 2 plus or minus square root of 105 over 5. Okay, so that is the end for our lesson for this week. I hope you understand all of this practice.